Hello again. Hope you're all well. Yeah, I've been sat here long enough that I've got the AFK thing. So we left off, we were just about to go for the feat here. So let's get started, shall we? Someone's got to fetch Zerilja. Be here soon. Several cutscenes. Fine. We should have a dungeon coming up pretty soon. We will also have a fight in this.
Zerilja, I'm ready for the final feat.
Grown weary of postponing the inevitable, have you?
Something like that. You see, I've learned all sorts of things about Mamuk and your people.
Is that supposed to impress me?
I now understand why I need to surpass Blessed Siblings. The cost of producing superior offspring is destroying your people's souls. Look at them, and you'll see this. So I'll defeat my father's shade, and prove to you that there's a better path for Mamuk.
What drivel! Without the Blessed, we are nothing but weaklings! Doomed to fade into obscurity.
Of course you're weak. We all are, each and every one of us. But when we join hands, we gain the strength to overcome any foe, even Vali Yarmanda.
Enough talk. Prove your mettle against Gulul Jaja, the finest warrior ever to have graced Tural.
Fine by me. Not even Papa's shade will stop me from upholding his legacy.
I will fight alongside her. Claimants are not permitted to assist one another. Second promise.
I've got a feeling he's going to.
But you may observe your sister's pitiable attempt.
I've got a feeling he's literally just about to be like, yeah, I forfeit my right, I'm fighting alongside her.
I see. In that case... It seems I'm no longer a claimant. I am now free to participate, I trust.
Yeah.
What are you scheming? Nothing. I've simply come to realize who is worthy of following in Father's footsteps. Not our brother. Not Bakul Jaja. And not me. You have always held the happiness of our people closest to your heart, Lamachi. So I will do everything in my power to ensure you ascend to the throne. This is how I shall repay Father for his kindness. This is how I shall serve Tuli Yolal.
I could always count on you, Kona. Thank you.
It will make no difference. Numbers matter not in the face of true might. Gulul Jaja, mightiest of the blessed, arise!
To be fair, with the kind of bond that those two have, it would be like they'd have like a very strong
Everyone ready?
thing. If he covers like logistics, she can cover like ruling everything. Like, if she can uphold peace, he can still like improve stuff by going like, you know, if we can have infrastructure here, we can do this, we can do that. And she's always got the final say to be like, well, that
No
would
hard
affect
feelings,
this.
Papa. I've got a lot of hopes riding on my shoulders, and the only way forward is through you.
Alright.
Bear witness to our resolve.
And the reason which guides our journey.
So long as we stand together, we're unstoppable.
Roaring sky, eh?
These blaze sundered Baligarmanda's scales.
I did not even see that
Rains
though.
of fire rain.
Oh, fudge. Right, so I want to run like over here.
Take that!
Then we can go down here. Oh, hello. Prime to hide there.
What a chore. Ever hungry for battle. Go
yeah.
forth.
Let's give them time to think.
Oh, barbarian bastard!
How is this?
Some
Alright, so
manner of
what's this?
paralyzing
Ah,
effect. Defend the afflicted.
We must free them! Target the constricting flames!
None can outrun my flames.
For Lamachi! Not enough. But together, we shall triumph.
there we go, they're all free. That is the wrong spell, we don't want to be using any of these. Roaring Sky, what was that one? Right, okay. Oh, fudge, won't be able
You're
that.
not alone.
behind that.
We'll get through this.
Yeah, this isn't as bad as I was expecting. But to be fair, I guess we'll...
I know not who you are, but I applaud your tenacity.
Surely this will quench your thirst for battle.
Battle Breaker.
Resolve and reason kindle. By crimson wrath be sundered.
That is a cool sword.
Everyone, get behind me! I've got a bad feeling about this.
Will you have the strength to stand up to this?
I will be the next Dawn servant. I will protect my people.
Oh, made it through.
Is that the best you can do?
Impressive! But I'm not finished yet.
We will see Lamachi become Dawn servant. For Tuleyola!
I did notice that. I'll splat that in a second. As you get far enough in the fight, his damage goes up, which I suppose makes sense. And there we go.
That's my old man for you.
Oh, he's not happy.
I refuse to accept this.
Ain't that a bit stubborn? Even for you.
Huh? Wait a second.
It couldn't be.
You can, Ram.
Tanqua! It's been too long.
No, you're not. Okay.
It has indeed. You're looking more imposing since last I saw you, Wuklamat.
Tanqua?
My Turali moniker. Galul Jaja insisted I take one, saying my birth name was too cumbersome for the local tongues.
His accent sounds really familiar.
That birth name being Ketenram, I presume.
legendary Eorzean sailor. The one with the pickled cabbage.
We can talk about me cabbage later. Zarelja, whether you like it or no, these young'uns accomplished the feat. To deny Wuklamat her reward would be to betray the Dawn Servant's trust.
And what should she be rewarded for? Calling upon her minions to carry her to victory!
Yeah, show some dignity.
I don't have dignity. Not anymore. I wagered everything on this feat. And by the same token, I understand the enormity of your accomplishment.
Together, we can achieve anything. You needn't place your faith in the promise of blessed siblings.
How would you have us reclaim our glory?
With friendship and community. With us.
If you mean to rule, you should be more sparing with your offers of clemency. Especially to a man who has sacrificed countless young lives. Nevertheless, I will fulfill my charge as Elector. In recognition of your feat, I bestow upon you a keystone.
Good. Very good.
Congratulations are nearly in order, I suppose. I'm confident that you will find the Golden City in no time. You've grown much, and more during this journey. Become someone ready to lead our nation. Little Lamachi no longer. As your brother, I couldn't be more proud.
Kona. Thank you.
I must express my gratitude for your cooperation. And my regret for failing to live up to expectations.
Nonsense. If you believe Wuklamat is the woman for the job, then you have our wholehearted support.
One last thing. I wish to speak to you both from the heart. Unpracticed as I am, this may sound hackneyed, but I am truly grateful to have met you.
Words spoken with such feeling would resonate with any fortunate enough to hear them. Though our journey together hath ended, ever shall we cherish the memories.
Aye. And should you require further esoteric musings or biting witticisms, don't hesitate to call. I dare say we'll come flocking. But I get ahead of myself. As I recall, our contract remains in effect until we've escorted the second promise back to the capital.
I leave my sister in your capable hands. See that she returns home safely.
You've still malms to go yet, Wuklama. The rite ain't over till you find the City of Gold.
I know. But if I can come this far, I can go all the way.
If Kenram's still around. Not like 80 years ago. Let's go and tell the people of our victory. The first battle against I forgot what its name is, that massive Vidral was like 80 years ago. Been trapped in ice for 80 years. How old is Kenram? Like, if we assume that he sailed off when he was 18, that'd be 98 at least. That guy's old, but still able to like walk up all those stairs, no problem. Jeez. I promise. Not everyone. I'm just coming to you. You did it. Proved to the Autarch that not even my father's full power could overcome the strength of our fellowship. You would. I was right to trust you. You have fulfilled your promise. Now it's our turn. Shown us another way, that we can build the lives we've always wanted here in our homeland, without sacrifice. Since our new crop will come from across the salt, because we'll have to treat with outsiders as equals, of course. Inside or outside, we're all just people, no matter what we look like or where we're born. When you're not used to all the colour and variety, difference can feel like obstacles. But by learning more about what makes us different, we can also find common ground in places we've never expected. Something new may become something you love. When you've once hated might one day become your friend. You never know unless you keep an open mind. And while it may feel scary, taking that first step towards understanding is always worth it. It zooms in on me. Of course, learning about outsiders may well help Mamook grow. But what happens when they learn about us? What we've done? They will not. Oh, sorry, they will not. For generations, our covenant has been kept secret, and so it shall remain. The atrocities committed here were facilitated by the Autarchs. We and no one else are responsible. For my deeds, I am prepared to forfeit my life, but I will not suffer the others to be damned alongside me. No one's being damned, and your life isn't forfeit. The last thing this city needs is more death. Bakul Jajar hasn't fought this hard for so long to lose his father. We truly feel responsible, be the first person to extend understanding to others on behalf of Mamook. Community is waiting for you, here and in Tuliolal. Don't make things right, my love. Choose a different side of history. Thank you, said Promise. Thank you for everything. Wipes away tear. Where was that tear on Rain? Wipes away Rain. You still owe me an explanation about that cabbage, you know. People of Mamook have accepted you. Merchants and Menders are now available for use. Heck yeah! This ain't no place for a proper chat. The cabin's just north of the city. Blue Eyes Abode, as people here call it an academy. Dazzling twinklers. Oh good, it's not like that far to the north. Just a little bit. Why do you choose to settle down in Mamook? You haven't exactly been welcoming to outsiders, legendary explorer or otherwise. All the more reason to keep a weather eye on them. Though, see now you've won them over, methinks I'll have less need for vigilance. I'm here at Galulja's behest to ensure that his hard-won peace is kept, and, incidentally, to remind Zarilja of his duty as elector should he have forgotten it. Meltman wants you to stay here? That's no way to treat an honored guest. Say I'm more your father's guest by now. Or didn't you see the sepulchre at the top of Walker somewhere? That's right, Kit remembers one of the names. Your father and I fought shoulder to shoulder in many battle. Valgarmanda being but one of our triumphs. He and I are brothers. When your brother tells you to stand watch, you stand watch. Trust in his judgment and his strength of will. Even if it means you have to sit out at the occasional scrap. Surely you understand such a bond, surrounded as you are by these bright and eager faces. I do. My comrades are my strength. It's thanks to them that I understand Papa's hopes for this nation. What I must continue to protect. Improve your readiness for the throne, Wilcomat. Find the Golden City. Oh, I will. These ones beside me, even uncovering a legend should be child's play. Especially since I believe I already have. All by yourself? How? When? As you well know, electors are forbidden from giving fair advantage to claimants. When Hun Muruk refused to divulge why my grandfather passed through Brax 20 years ago, his sound spoke volumes. Angelov's visit had something to do with the Golden City? Precisely. Moreover, only the Yokhui who lived in Yachtel ever dreamt of those golden dreams. I didn't mean to skip that one. When exposed to certain triggers, those with magical aptitude have been known to receive visions. And if Gerfler's abilities are at all representative, the Yokhui are no stranger to the arcane. Which means the dreamers of Eld likely owe their experiences to their inherent qualities and their proximity to the city itself. Here, in the forests. Then all we need to do is search Yachtel from bottom to top to bottom, right? It behooves us to try to narrow our focus. To that end, I propose we return to Mook and make inquiries. While there, we take the opportunity to see to any necessary travel preparations. When everyone's ready, let's assemble the Aetheryte. I'm so glad that I decided to do this with the quest text. Oh, I don't remember how that was pronounced. I'm guessing it's like Kachua? I'm going to assume it's Kachua. You're Kachua's boy, ain't you? Told me about you. Tasked you with find the Golden City. I might even succeed despite my best efforts. Didn't think it was a fool's errand. My own fruitless search in my youth proved as much. Yeah, here you are, older and wiser, playing the fool again. Can't see if the company I've been keeping, perhaps. Clement's not the only one to have grown thanks to her comrades. We'll find it together. Was I ever that young? Yes, you were. About 80 years ago, maybe. Ay, ay. Hey up, Annabelle. You waited for me? It seems Ketram knows my mentor, so we chat for a bit longer. I've now said to meet by the Aetheryte, so I'll see you there. Alright, catch you later, Erinville. I'm curious what the next, dungeon will be. And also what the gear will look like. Most of the gear though. Most of the gear. Oh yeah, I suppose it's not underground, is it? It's just like, you know, massively under trees, so it's very difficult for light to get down here. Sorry, I'm just saying that because, I think last time I said, you know, they could use help from Sharvian for artificial sunlight, artificial rain. But, they don't really need artificial rain. They probably won't need artificial sunlight, they just need the right kind of plants. The merchants were more than happy to mend my gear and sell me supplies. I would hardly believe that they were averse to aiding visitors. You wouldn't believe how many in the jewel they gave me. Now all we need is a hint that points in the right direction. City gold, here we come. I think I can offer that much. I have an inkling of where the Golden City might be. Ilja, and Sir Ilja, you've come to help us? As an elector, I am forbidden from speaking of the Golden City, but my wife is beholden to no such constraints. Then, anything you can tell us would be greatly appreciated. Our people have lived here for centuries. There's no corner of the forest we do not intimately know, save for one. Do you recall the place I showed you, where my son confessed his truth of the Blessed Siblings? That stone pier stands at the entrance to Skydeep Synod, final resting place for children we lost to our Zeltry. Precious flu? Precious flu? Huh? Precious few are permitted beyond the Cenotaph doors. We have not explored its deepest recesses. If the Golden City is in Yaktel, it may well be hidden there. Will you permit us to search for it? I have no reason to refuse you. No longer will we rely on blessed siblings, nor will we conceal the sacrifices made to conceive them. This note is no longer under our protection. The dismal burial ground, and our children deserve better. The bodies will be moved to a place of comfort and peace. Kuljaja would appreciate that. We're here to offer any help if you need it. Father also visited the Synod, come to think of it. It was many years ago now, but a notable affair due to the foreigner he brought with him. A mage, I believe. Really? The Dawn servant did not disclose his reasons. They descended past our cenotaph and into the old Yokhui quarries. Ellis are the very same ones we excavated by Voplor's dreamers. Then the Golden City must be there. Depths of Skydeep Synod. Thank you, both of you. I'll set out straight away. I'll find a winged beast or two lingering in Goktrak descent. They'll carry you below. I believe in you, third promise. You'll make a magnificent Dawn servant. This is everyone. The Skydeep Synod. I'm assuming it's Senat because CE. It could be Kennat. Kennate. I'm assuming it's Senat though. Oh yeah, I don't believe I actually showed it because I think I ended stream when I actually got it. But the mount that we've got. It's the Corvica that I was riding just then, but it apparently had a run-in with a lot of chocolate. Also, when you fly, it's got like love hearts. But like, I can't fly here, so I can't really show those off. I could, if I went to like an area where I could fly, but kind of just want to like brush off that MSQ really. And by brush off, I mean, you know, we want to advance the MSQ. Adasinia. I really don't like those plants. Livers. Vivre. I do love the look of these like crystals and stuff though. It's just like really bright for seemingly no reason. Why is it like really... Oh, that's why. Because of this here. I mean, their flight is basically just like a spotlight. Meteors also give light, which is pretty cool. I do so look forward to being able to fish. I mean, I can go fish now, but like... Story, you know? The sooner I'm done with story, the sooner I can get to like other stuff. Like leveling alts. Not alts, leveling other classes even. You notice I do have like a couple of level 91s. And that is because I didn't want to play Pictomancer when I did like roulettes with someone yesterday. And well, when one of them hit 91, I was just like, yeah, well, we'll go for grabbing another one. Why not? I got a second one in 91. I think I kind of just want to get like a bunch at 91 so I can just do the dungeons to level them quicker. Down. Oh. Pretty cool how they've got Alchemists, so. Also, with them saying that they're going to move all the bodies, I can fish here eventually as well without feeling bad. Or without feeling too bad. Still feel kind of bad, but not like overly bad. I wonder if we're going to fight any ghosts. Cenotaph means beyond these doors is right of succession or no, disturbing the souls at rest here feels wrong. No, but can't turn back. Fair respects at the very least. Let's go. Ready to complete my journey. So yeah, when that whole thing happened at the like feet, in my head I was like, oh cool, so I'm gonna get access to Thancred and Uriandra. No, maybe later, not now. Form a party. You know
Let's
what?
give it our all.
We'll have both twins in for once. Rather a bunch of situations where we've had like we get one or the other. In fact, now we've had. Oof. Oh, that is a lot. You know what, I think I understand a bit more why Uljajar was like freaking out a bit when he lost that duel. Because he did get a flash of like a bunch of pots. We are still underground, are we?
Back off!
Press wrong spell. I wonder if it's after like finishing
You
removal.
underestimate me.
I wonder if that's when we get it. Like the instacast rainbow. Yeah, what? Why don't I just anything here that mentions Rainbow Bright? Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Grants Rainbow Bright on Funko, consuming all stacks of Hyperphantasia. Which isn't this. What's Hyperphantasia then? Oh, I know what that is. Okay, that's fine. The Hyperphantasia is the buff that we get that increases our casting speed. While we're like if I cast Starry Muse, I get 5 stacks of Hyperphantasia. Which will increase our casting speed of stuff like Blessed and Scion. So we eat out a bunch of these.
Now I'll show you.
Then we get Instacast Rainbow. I understand now. So I was kind of right. But I was also very wrong with how I was assuming it worked. It's like, in my head it's just like, I've always seen it happen when I'd finished a combo. Like with the colour palette swap. So I'm like, okay, clearly it's related to that, which it sort of is. Oh, that's where they start. Which is why the next room starts with ghosts. Because the water should be like all of them here. Oh, look, hold on. Eesh. Oh! I've like revamped those models a bit. I suppose I've done that for like a lot of things. I wonder how well I could do without this. The answer is not very. There we go.
We mustn't hold back.
There we go, that's how we do it. And then we can do that. Yeah, it's really weird playing without UI, so I'm just gonna not. Mostly because I don't remember where all my abilities are without being able to like see it. Those 3 packs of enemies, which means, yeah, boss time. It's usually like three sets of enemies, boss, 3 sets of enemies, boss. At least that's been the method recently. Some tail, which means we don't want to be behind it. No, no, never mind. Causing trouble to others will compel to release feather rain. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I do appreciate that they're using these mechanics more from like other activities. Like that was one I remember from the Byakko fight. Right, so we want to stand like what, here? Yeah, move it on 1. Okay, cool. It was either going to move it on 1 or 2, so we had to chill there to be safe. I would have waited for my friend for this dungeon because oh, okay, that's just going to yeet them anyway, that's fine. Yeah, I would have waited for my friends, but they didn't want to play with anyone that was Picto or Viper because I've just had bad experiences with them, which is, you know, completely fair.
No holding back.
Right, okay, so stand like here. Back in. Oh yeah, I forgot Isaiah does that. Right, okay, this is just gonna shoot buffers out. Headband, okay, so that's completely hidden by my hair. Alright. I call it like statues that they got around here. Now they mentioned that they didn't go too far in. So this might be the extent of where they went. Yeah, it's just a massive hole in the floor now. Maybe I should like look around before I, you know, say things. Oh wow. Reminds me a bit of what's it called? Airball. And yes, I did briefly forget what Airball was called. Ay, ay, ay.
You underestimate me.
Single target. One set of enemies. Got those cats outside alive.
Now I'll show you
Yeah. Well, I've accessed them for quite a while, but the display gear thing. It's okay, right? I feel like we're gonna get attacked by these. Oh, okay. Those are cool. I'm not gonna lie, those are cool. Also, that's like the second time I've been able to predict like statues or something is gonna attack. Like with oh, I forgot what it's called.
You cannot stop us!
There's, I think it was like the first dungeon after Endwalker's main campaign. There's like a room with like a bunch of mimics in it. First time I saw those, I was like, yep. Those come now, that's... Okay, next room's probably boss then. Because that right there puts us to 3 sets of mobs. So the fez seems to have vanished now.
You underestimate me.
Oh no, fez was over there, okay. It's just going to attach itself to the statue. If so, that is pretty cool. Yeah. Right. Oh crap. Okay, so that is a very big AoE. Okay, that's going to go like that way this way. Fine, we've encountered these mechanics before. Which means we know what we're doing. Another mirror maneuver.
this?
Wait, where's it going to be set? So it's going to hit that, it's going to hit that, which means we want to get over this side. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was going to be like, because they usually like make the mechanics a bit harder. Case in point. I wasn't sure if they were going to be like, yeah, now you have to dodge like 4 of them. But no, still just one. Dodge that one, this one, which means we want to be like over here. Oh well, from this point we've seen all the mechanics it has. Is Mara taking it out now? Did it pop out? No, it's done. Okay. It really wanted me to be a tank. So... the wall changed a bit here. Might as well use up these
You underestimate me.
white pigments. Like in my head I knew it was white somethings, but my brain just wasn't remembering the word pigment.
Hold still.
These walls certainly are different though. I wonder if in these mines are like dug into the outer walls of the city. I definitely feel like I need to move around a bit more before I just go, hey, I wonder if they're doing this. Because looking at that over there, that is literally what they were doing. Like something digging into the outer walls of the city. Might be digging into the seal. I'm not entirely sure. Hold on. So weird yet so cool. I wonder if we get like the first set of raids. Well, it won't be till like what, we're on like 8, 7? I think we might be on 7 now. So it might be like 7.05 or something, maybe 7.09. Maybe even 7.1. Who knows?
Back off!
I might as well just keep doing single target because there's only 2. And the like damage difference between single and AoE is dramatic. Like we go from 480 all the way down to 160.
Hold still.
That's an example. 20k for her. 8k for her. And we've got this active. 35k for her.
There!
The next platform will be a boss encounter. Also, that is extremely bright. What are we fighting here then? Alright. Right in the hammerhead, literally. I wonder if it'll be like one of those sigils on his head will like glow and then the attack will continue in that like direction. Like say the forward one's there and he smacks like here. Maybe it'll continue a shockwave going this way. Or like the lower left one goes and it's like that should be lower left for me, so yeah, it'll be that way. There we go. I like these little things. Right. Let us go. Orange with fists, okay. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like there was something I missed though. That's great. So want to get this side. Oh, crikey. Okay, so that's just a party weight, that's fine. It's good, that's AoE. Followed by a headbutt, I think. Oh no. Three mass AoEs. This side, okay. Fine. I should probably move my slide to a more accessible location, but I've kind of got used to it being there.
I have you!
So like, I think I'd just wind up causing myself more confusion if I moved it.
Are you all right?
On guard! On guard!
I got it this time, Alice. Me. A bit more of that.
I have you now.
Hold still.
There we go. Sounds like we've got 96 as well, lovely. So the hammerhead's still left. I wonder how much XP that was from that last boss. Suppose we'll find out in a second. Hold on a second. Yeah, so it wasn't that. Maybe it was first time completion bonus? Yeah, because we just got mapping around there. So we got 3.4 for the boss, 7.1 for something, and then a further 430,000 for something else. Right. It's so hard to find like nice looking monk weapons. It's why I just go around with the King's New Fists. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that armor, not gonna lie. Okay, so we've got like fancy runes everywhere.
I thought this place was of Yokhui origin. But is this glowing stone their creation as well?
I don't believe so. I've never seen anything like it.
Then it's from an even older time.
Don't tell me it's the Allagans again.
While careful study would be required to confirm, it does not appear to be reminiscent of their designs.
Yeah, no, Algan stuff was mostly blue or red. It was mostly like straight lines. This is like a bit everywhere. More reminiscent of the Vex from Destiny, to be honest. All cubes, you got the mishmash of lines just floating around.
A golden light. Could it be?
There's something on the other side, but how do we get over there?
I guess like that.
That's how, apparently.
Yeah.
Right then. Let's go and take a look.
I gotta say, I do really love the new eyes that they did. They like changed how the shading is on it, or how the light reflects off it or something. It looks so much better. Weird, because it sort of looks like
That seal. That's Charlian and no mistake.
it's like the gold part is where it's still got energy and the purple part is where it's like run out of energy. But at the same time that boss wouldn't have been able to function without energy, so I don't know, maybe the gold is like I don't know. We all walk off
How do
like
we open it?
dum-dums, and often it's like, that looks like a control panel.
Come and look at this. Your tablets might be a good fit, wouldn't you say?
Shiny. That disables the seal. Opens the door and...
Leave it to Alfino.
Looking very near right now.
Is this it? The Golden City?
Though there is some resemblance, it doesn't quite live up to what the Yokhui described from their dreams.
And you can clearly see there's a further door.
Well done! Well done indeed. You, my dear daughter, have found the entrance to the City of Gold and triumphed in the Rite of Secession.
So we did it. We made it to the end.
You seem more perplexed than joyous.
Yeah, because there's another door back
It's
there.
just... This place is unlike anything we've seen in Tural. Never mind the peculiar stone. So I am given to wonder, what exactly lies beyond that gate?
Nothing less than the Golden City of Legend, I assure you. The circumstance prevents us from opening the gate. As to what the city is and what Gal of Maltesium discovered all those years ago, this knowledge and more, I will share with you after your ascension. What you choose to do with it will be up to you.
The Golden City is real. It took a while, but I finally found it.
Ha ha! Come! let us return to Duliola.
Home at last.
What is beyond that gate? Oh wait, it was a leveling dungeon through the boulevard. Definitely got something new. Well, we've done it. Seen Wuklemat to victory and the right of succession. Like me, I expect you have no few questions about the Gold City, but they must wait until our claimant has settled into her new role. Even as we speak, repairs for the Ascension ceremony back at the palace. I'm given to understand that it will be held in a few days' time. In the meantime, let's all enjoy some well-deserved rest. I still don't know what the extra bump of EXP was. Because, like, there'll have been what we got for beating the last boss, and there might have been, like, a fast completion bonus. Well, either fast or first completion bonus, which explains, you know, the 430k. But I don't understand, like, the massive extra boost that we got. Several cutscenes will play the sequence, yeah, that's fine. Welcome back. I may congratulate you on Wuklemat's victory in the right of succession. It's our great honor to host the comrades of the future Dawn Servant. Your grand journey has doubtless left you fatigued. Please, relax and enjoy your stay. Sometime later. A few days, in fact. Imagine. Who was that? Knocking on my chamber door. Oh, hello. Surprised to see me? Well, I suppose it's only natural. Can I come in? Sure thing, Connor. I haven't properly thanked you. That my sister was able to realize her potential is testament to the quality of her traveling companions. Particularly you. For that, you have my heartfelt gratitude. I was just moral support. My primary business is in calling is to deliver a message from Lamati. As you will know, after the Ascension ceremony she will officially take up the mantle of the Dawn Servant. He has expressed a desire for you to accept a post within her administration, while making no mention of me. He didn't decide immediately. My sister will broach the matter with you again after the ceremony. Whether you continue to assist Lamati or not is up to you. That's all. If you'll excuse me. Bad for him. You become someone irreplaceable to her. As her brother, I acknowledge that with no little jealousy. Believe me when I say that I hope you will stay by our side. But I'm an adventurer. I'm an adventurer. I'm meant to be in Gridania, but I left. And thus it arrived. The day of the Dawn Servant Ascension Ceremony. Oh crikey, my PC did not like that. There are so many people.
What a crowd! As befits the changing of Dawn Servants.
Yeah, my PC don't like it though.
It's starting.
She walks out. I've decided to keep the throne.
The Dawn Servant!
Look! He's here!
The head of reason is resting again. Thought he'd grace us for this occasion at least. People of Tuliolal, you honor us with your presence. For on this auspicious day, we witness the dusking of one era and the dawning of the next. The succession of Dawn Servants. But I've talked for long enough. Allow me to present the claimant, whose determination, wisdom, and compassion guided them to triumph and the City of Gold. My daughter, Wook Lamont. Huzzah! Huzzah!
Long live the Dawn Servant! Long live Tuliolal!
Growing up in this city, I used to think I knew all there was to know about Tulihyolal. But my journey showed me how much I had yet to learn about the cultures, histories, and aspirations of this nation. Through the time-honored Ihana, the Hanuhanu taught me how they nourish and cultivate both the land and their bonds with visitors. And with their alpacas and tradecraft, the Pelupelu showed me the depths of their patience and fortitude, to know when to push through and when not to push your luck. From the Moblins and their artisans, I gained insight into the power of creativity, that it is when we are filled with passion and bolstered by the support of others that we produce our best works. And in Kozamauka, I was moved by the history and hopes of the Yokhui, who believe that death isn't the end, that we live on so long as we're remembered.
Access Kozamauka. I thought it was Kozamauka. If it's Kozamauka. Fair enough.
I felt joy and harmony in Yaktel when I tasted Shebruk Pibil. The dish that marked the beginning of peace between the Shibral and Mamurja after centuries of warfare. And I felt sorrow in Mamuk when I met with those who placed their faith in the promise of blessed siblings, and for this were burdened with great suffering. Through the understanding we forged, I'm hopeful that they will find what they seek through friendship and community. For we are all Turali.
Understanding with Mamuk? What sorcery did she use on them?
All of which is to say that, as I've come to know our nation, I've seen the ways in which we thrive, and the ways in which we still struggle. Some in Kozamauka must resort to banditry to survive. A faction of Yokhui still cling to dreams of conquest. Not everyone lives in peace and plenty. And there's still so much of Tulihyolol I don't know. Places I haven't seen, and people I haven't met.
I'm still really curious about this massive crater over here.
That's why I hope to keep learning about and from you, that we might build a nation where everyone knows happiness. Because if there's one thing my journey has taught me, it's that your happiness is my happiness! I say mine, but the Dawn Servant doesn't need to be a single person, does it?
Oh dear. What is she doing?
Yeah.
It's not gonna make
My
me
father led Tulihyolal to prosperity by the resolve and reason of his 2 heads. But my 1 head can only get us so far. To further change our nation for the better, I'll need someone else.
Please grab Connor.
Someone with the knowledge and insight that I lack.
Please grab Connor.
So what do you say? Be Dawn Servant with me, Kona?
Yes. Everyone just turns.
Mamachi, are you certain?
Absolutely. You take reason, and I take resolve. Together, we make a full Dawn Servant.
You'll have no objections from me, of course. But mine is not the approval you need.
During my time abroad, I experienced the benefits of foreign technologies, some of which I introduced to our nation. Dirigibles now soar the sky in the south, while locomotives traverse the land in the north. I was convinced that by imitating foreign powers, we could assert our strength and thereby deter invasion. Yet despite my intentions, I failed to understand what I was too eager to cast aside, and the very people I wish to protect. My own journey has taught me that culture isn't a hindrance to progress, but a shared value that binds us, connecting lives and generations. With your blessing, I vow to help Tuli Yolal prosper in a way that honors the hopes and heritage of all her peoples. My esteemed predecessor would accept nothing less. For ultimately, I harbor the same wish as my sister. To give you cause to smile. That is my heartfelt desire.
Hey. It's just like, you gonna clap? I'll clap if you clap.
Glad this didn't go to waste. This is the Lay of Legacy, the part of the Tulihyola saga where you and I become the next Dawn servant.
Good heavens! Don't tell me this is what kept you so busy ahead of the ceremony.
Just so you know, I didn't decide this on a whim. After reflecting on all we've been through, I realized it was the only answer.
With this, both my brother and I have worthy successors. He would have been proud. Of course you knew. It's been 3 years since my brother left us.
It cannot be. The head of reason is no longer with us.
Oh, tragic tidings.
I didn't want to believe it.
I'm sorry I never told you. We wanted the people to rest easy until our successor could be chosen. Planning the right was my brother's final duty. He was determined for it to serve the nation's best interests, and labored nigh without cease. And then he died, forcing me to do the actual work. A sneaky bastard. But he did well. I have to give him that. The outcome speaks for itself. Though not quite to the original script, your new Dawn servant rises. May they shine resplendent, and their rule bring light ever greater to Tuliolol!
When they said resplendent, then just made me think of Fozzie Bear. I think it was Fozzie. Close that. Well, Clement was brilliant up there, wasn't she? However, the second promise was surprising, but between the two of them, I dare say our new Dawn servants will be capable of anything. The future of Tuliolal. Oh my god. The future of Tuliolal is bright indeed. Right, I probably need to go, you know, have a word with Clement because, you know, he did kind of tell me. I need to go have a word. Earlier in Yaktal.
Changes in the air, and it's all because of our little firebrand. Every Ilmer father's daughter, that one. I'll be watching where you steer this nation, lass. With what time I've got left. The Ketram just died. Martha's truly coming to her own, does she not? Indeed. Even as she moved the people with her heartfelt words, she retained her characteristic spontaneity, as evident by the nomination of Connor as fellow Dawn servant. Sudden as it was, I like to believe she gave it gave it all due consideration. Far worse, Connor completed every feat except the last, and that was only because he forfeited to help Clement's secure victory. I look forward to seeing how Tuliolal will prosper under their care. Everyone, thank you for coming. You all perfectly from up there. It's an impressive speech, Dawn servant. Told you, no titles. Besides, after everything we've been through together, you're no less than family. So, like my family does, I'd like you to call me Lemati. I'll try to pronounce it correctly. Be my honor, Lemati. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Also be my honor to call you Lemati. Might as well. Indeed. Consider us your Aeotian cousins, if such a notion appeals to you.
Your cousins. That's a little embarrassing, but not in a bad way. Still lots I'd like to say, but I need to make my rounds first. I want to thank my supporters who are visiting for the occasion. You wait for me here. Of course, we'll keep ourselves entertained. Zed, would you join me, Sam? Sure. Wonderful. Come meet me outside the Winged Walk then. Alright, you guys have fun. I'll head over this way, I guess. Ready? Let's go. First stop is at Aunt T's Tacos. Not just for a snack. I promise. Look, Evil and Mablu should be there. I would have to worry about reading that. What are these? Are these 96 now? Nope, still 95. Right, I have noticed the time will probably be ending in about 50 minutes. So if we get to like Tento and there's like an instance or something that we have to do, because we are around like halfway through the expansion technically. Yeah, if we get to like another instance thing with like Tento, we'll just call it there. Dawnservant will come out. Words cannot express how the profound joy your ascension has brought me. No need for formalities. Still the same old me. Alright then, I shall forgo formalities. But I cannot. You're a Dawnservant. Too disrespectful it is to address you without your due title. As Dawnservant, I'm ordering you not to bother with formalities. Alright then, I won't bother anymore. More easily. I could more easily converse with a drunken alpaca. Thank you for helping Wilcomet become Dawnservant. Political opinions in our community may have been divided, but the Dawnservant's ascension presents us all with a prime opportunity, which is why I convinced everyone to participate in the commemorative sales campaign. Wonderful plan, no? My first big undertaking as a merchant. I do like the sound of a sale. Oh, so long as I'm not persuaded to buy too much. Oh, good to see all of you again. I want to thank you I want to personally thank each of you for your help. The feat of reeds, the feat of gold. Were my true test as a claimant. Were my first true test as a claimant. If not for your guidance, I would have felt the right of succession before I fully understood its importance. Now you've given me a taste for celebrating culture. Can't wait to see what else Tuliyollal has to offer. In Dawntrail, for instance. As always, you must observe proper etiquette. I'd be happy to offer my services as tutor, should you desire them. I can be no better instructor. I'll be sure to bring Connor as well. Vitus's Dawnservant will be plentiful. But don't forget your promise to attend Hanna next season. Of course, I wouldn't miss it. I've made a name for myself as a merchant. I'll come by the palace and tell you about tell you all about my biggest sales. Not about all of my biggest sales. Yeah, I look forward to it. I've been personally attending your alpaca's care. Dare we hope to see you at the ranch again? Tell my fluffy, spitful friend that Booklemat will visit soon. Anyway, you'll have to excuse me. Oh, you haven't seen the Von Fontaine around, have you? Tall, slim fellow with pointy ears. I saw a man matching that description by the weapons dealer in Bayside Bevy, in company of a moblin, and a pair of Yokhui, if I remember correctly. Bayside Bevy, got it. Enjoy the festivities, everyone, and the tacos. Alrighty. On we go to Bayside Bevy. What's an unfair? Scareflare. Scareflare's not annoying. He's got a fun name to say. Scareflare. Scareflare. Yeah, that does sound kind of annoying. Bookler, Dawn Servant. Sammy, you honor us with your presence. Thank you for coming, everyone. I know the journey to Tuliolal isn't a short one. Long road worth the travel to congratulate new Dawn Servants. To hear the head of reason has passed brings me sorrow, but we who remember him will ensure he lives on. May the accolades of this day be as offerings to the future he envisioned. The High Luminary and I attend on behalf of Warlord's Echo. Had our people come en masse, it would have been an obstruction. Nonsense, you're always welcome, all of you. It's your city as much as anyone's. See you hail and whole, Sammy. Though I know little of the particulars, I can only imagine your latest adventure has been both long and colourful. Cause I'm a painter now. Beginning with the near shipwreck, if you remember. Here we stand, celebrating the ascension of your claimant. The journey began, I thought only of preserving the peace that my father worked so hard to create. With the feet of pots and the feet of proof, and the feet of ice. We didn't actually do the feet of ice, so we just have feet of proof. Show that the peace is not simply the absence of war. Being able to live together in safety and happiness. That's what my father envisioned for this nation. That's the Tuliolal I want for you all. So I promise you this. As Dawn Servant, I'll do everything I can to bring the same happiness to the bandits in Kusamoka, Yokhui of Shiraga Sultan. I won't forsake them. As I was moved by your father's influence, so too may the Chiwaga come to accept your peace. The beliefs have stood for millennium. While not easily shifted, neither are they immutable. Well, I can be pretty determined. We'll come around eventually, mark my words. I can vouch for the efficacy of such determination. Thanks to the Moblin hospitality, I've been able to rediscover the joy of my craft. Honour my father's legacy. Now that good living is secure, the village overflows with field smiles. Such cooperation between help hands and pot swan is the very spirit of healthy pot pact. Partnership like yours is bound to be fruitful. I look forward to seeing the fantastic pieces you produce. There are some other people I'd like to see, so we'll take our leave. Let's try and find Hunbu Rook. The Rush. I think I saw him on the sands below. Steam sands, thank you. Enjoy your time in the city, and remember, this will always be your home too. Ah! The dun covered my screen. Onto the sand. My, you honor us with a personal visit, Dawn Servant. Congratulations upon your ascension. Ascension? No, none of that. My title may have changed, but I'm still just a local man. More than just, I'd say. Grown into a leader fit for this nation. Your father must be proud. I hope so, but big events like this make me wonder, you know? My birth parents might say if they knew. I imagine that they say it fills their hearts with joy to see the strong, compassionate woman you've become. I owe my thanks as well for fulfilling your promise to me. Anytime, buddy. Anytime. I told Bakusha to stay with us so we could all congratulate you in person. But he matched off something about not being able to face you just yet. Boy needs purpose. Purpose to carry on around. Purpose beyond catering to the demands of others. Always too obliging for his own good. I'm sure he'll find it in his own time. Especially if he knows his family's there for him. That we are. By the way, have you seen Kettenram anywhere? Tankworth, that is. Kettenram, was it? A strong name, if a bit exotic. I called upon him before leaving the Mook, but he wasn't at home. I don't recall seeing him at the ceremony either. First Promise was notably absent as well, though I assumed he required time to salve his injured pride. I thought he'd be the one to succeed Papa. My victory must have come as quite a shock to him. As for Tankwa, I'm sure he'll be around here somewhere, ready to appear when we least expect him. We best get going, but relax, enjoy, make yourselves at home. Come visit us anytime. Alright, I think I found everyone I could find. Let's return to the others in the Windwalk. Maybe it's him that attacked. Right, so that doesn't directly lead up there, so we just need to keep ascending because we can't go through the Aetherites because we've got to have them follow. I think it was one more up. sucks that... Well, I suppose we didn't specifically see him die. We saw him get attacked, but we didn't really see him die. Oh, that was a good time. I suppose it does make sense that the other head was kind of dead, considering there's literally always sleeping whenever we... Well, sorry, always sleeping, with quotation marks, every time we encountered them. Looking back, we didn't rush on our account.
Seen everyone you wanted to see?
I have. Sorry for keeping you all. Now, there's just one last matter. What Kona spoke to you about. I'm sure he made it abundantly clear, but I'm completely serious. I want you to stay in Tulihiola with me. I'm not forcing you, of course, but should you wish it, you'll always have a place here. Ah, that's right. This is for you. A permit granting passage to Shatural, which, as I recall, you've yet to see. An adventurer like you could hardly resist, no? I can't believe our journey is over already. You accepted me as a comrade and stood with me to the end. You have my eternal gratitude. Thank you. Well, I had better get going. I need to start learning all my official Dawn servant duties. I'll be sure to share what my old man says about the Golden City too, once he tells me. Till then, feel free to pass the time as you like.
For now, I will remain in Tural. There's someone I'd like to see before returning to Sharlayan.
What about the rest of you?
Alize and I also intend to remain a while longer. As educational as this experience has been thus far, we feel there are even more lessons to be had for Garlemald. By hearing about the peace your father facilitated, and then seeing you reforge relations with Mamuk, we were reminded of a profound truth. That is, acceptance begins with understanding.
And, like you demonstrated throughout the rite, there are unexpected yet effective ways for two sides to understand each other. The question is how to encourage it. And by seeing more of this nation born of unity, we hope to find some hints.
Personally, I can hardly wait to learn more about the City of Gold. So, if I may, I'd like to stay in Tuliyolal as well.
By all means. Your rooms are at your disposal for as long as you need them.
And what of you? Thinking of touring Shatural, perhaps?
That's a fun.
Of course. You're hardly the type to leave half a continent unexplored.
That's me.
Perhaps we could travel together? The person I intend to meet is my mentor, so I'll be visiting my hometown in Shaktural. If you have no particular destination in mind, I'd be happy to guide you en route.
Yeah, sounds good, buddy. Road trip.
Then it's farewell for now. Take care, all of you.
Not sure what kind of role.
When you're ready, come and meet me at the Shaktural Skygate.
Will do, buddy. Yeah, not sure what kind of role she wants me to stay.
We're friends to the end, you hear me? Friends to the end!
What kind of role she wants me to have to stay here. Yes, we're not exactly a diplomat. Where are we going? All the way up there. Okay. I still proper love this this music though. It's so good. As these gates over the bridge lies Shaktural. You have your permit, yes. Packed and ready? No last minute stops before we leave? Forgive me. I'm afraid travelling with our new Dawn servant may scar me for life. Understandable, understandable. Meanwhile, in the deeps of Sky Deep Sinode. I'm guessing he's gonna attack the gate, maybe. Try to break in. is the gate to the Golden City. Two decades ago, your father? Your father bade me transcribe a letter. Oh. A scholar across the sea, petitioning the study of this place. What he discovered was something the Dawn servant feared enough to seal away forever. So we thought until the right's objective became the City of Gold. Think that Tanqua would be entrusted with its safekeeping. Had I known that doddering old fool carried a set of keystones, we might have spared ourselves those tiresome feats. Great power sleeps here, and with it, you shall obtain your birthright. So you say. Yet the new Dawn servant succeeded where I could not. Taking their throne would be no easy task. The resilient sun underestimates his own potential. There is no need for worry. I have liberated the key from the Dawn Servant's vault. You alone have the means to unlock the gate. You will gain all you were denied. The right, your father's shade. Bitter memories shall soon be forgotten. Seize your future promise. Open the gate and become the ruler you are destined to be. Working. Is some there? Can you hear me? Last. Who's there? Show yourself. Only I could. Alas, this gate will not open for me. Only the key in your possession can connect us. Then, you are the guardian of the city's great power? I do not claim this power is great, but the knowledge I possess is enough to realize any desire to remake worlds. So, creepy smile. Fascinating. Name your price then, for my desire is the world itself. Yes, the resilient sun rises. Together we shall create a nation worthy of our rule. Promise. Why? Because bloodthirsty warmonger? How hungry, bloodthirsty warmonger? The useless tool is cast aside. Deliver me a new world, one that bends to my will. As you wish, but in exchange. In exchange what? In exchange what? Right, since we're about 22 minutes out, I think I might call it that. So for YouTube, I shall catch you next time. Bye now.